Hi guys, my name is Leena and welcome back to my channel. As some of you might know, a few months ago I bought my own van finally, which is something that I've been wanting to do for years and years, and I haven't really had the chance to kind of start on any conversions until now. But as you can see, or maybe see with this lighting, there is officially a bed frame in this thing. With the help of my friend and my dad, we kind of did the measurement and designed a little frame to put into my van. We brainstormed a few different designs, and originally I was hoping to do kind of like a sliding bed kind of situation so I'd have a bit more space, I guess. But with the way my van is, having so many windows all around and the requirements that I kind of needed with my build, for example being able to fit my surfboard somewhere in the van, I kind of figured that a fixed frame would be the best option for me in terms of, I guess, like storage and easeability, because I don't want to live in this thing, I just kind of want to use it for trips and all of that. So it's just going to be a lot easier for me to build and I guess access the things that I want to access, because you know, at the moment I don't need a kitchen in here, I don't need much. If I do want to rebuild it, I can, because this thing is going to be easy to take in and out. But apart from that, so far it's pretty good. It's still kind of a long way before it's completed the way I want it to be, but I think it's going to be very usable and very suited to what I want it to do. The lighting in here is really awful and my camera is really shaky, but the next step that I'm going to be taking you guys along for today is going to be varnishing this wood, if this decides to focus, because I was super duper lucky and all of the wood that we used so far is leftover wood from my parents' building site, so I didn't have to pay a thing for all this timber, but it's not treated or anything and it's just been lying around the building site, so I do need to kind of varnish it. So next step before I think about drawers or anything at all is just going to be to cover all this wood in a coat of clear like varnish or sealant. So it's time to hit up Bunnings, which I feel like is going to be my best friend throughout this whole process. Back and ready to make some more progress on the van. It's been a very stormy few days here in Adelaide, so it's taken me a little bit longer than I wanted to kind of varnish up the rest of the wood and get that all back together, because I decided to unscrew it all and then screw it back on just to make it a little bit easier for myself. So I did that this morning, and now that I know the proper dimensions and now that it's all ready, I can go and try to sort out the whole mattress situation. So the dimensions of the bed frame ended up being 125 by 206, which is a little bit random, but it's fine. I did want to kind of maximize, I guess, like the width of the bed just so that there was enough space for two people. I definitely could have made it a bit shorter and definitely don't need 2 meters of length to myself, but it just kind of made more sense to drag it all the way back to the back of the van. So a double mattress, from what I remember, is about 137, I think it was, by like 188, so it's just kind of not going to work, so I'm going to have to try to get a custom mattress done up. So I'm going to head into Clark Rubber and see if I can get some quotes and see what that is going to look like for me.
He saw them, they saw him, but everyone just kept on going. What he saw was different, he should have gone to bed.
So I ended up finding a camping double, which was only like a few centimeters off the width and probably like 10 centimeters off the length, but that means I can secure this basket that I found at Savers into the back. And it just gives me like more options for storage space, and it was going to be way cheaper to get an already made mattress than to get a custom, and it's also already wrapped in like fabric, so it's going to protect it better. So that worked out really well. Next up is going to be Anaconda, because I need to get an S-Cube, because obviously there's not going to be a fridge in here and I left the last one I had up in Queensland. So I think I'm looking for one with like a hard top and kind of like cup holders on the top, so that way I have like a little bit of, not a bench space, but a bench space, you know what I mean. But we'll see what we can find in there. so massive and it's honestly going to be kind of dangerous. So unfortunately none of the Eskies in Anaconda were kind of exactly what I was looking for, and I have kind of seen ones online that are more what I'm after, so I might just end up ordering one. That's all just thunder. It's been so stormy, but I figured while I'm here I would pop into Spotlight and see if there might be any maybe like quilt covers that I really like. I honestly don't have anything particular in mind looking for a quilt cover. Lightning. I feel like a lighter colour will probably look better, but I don't really want it to get super dirty, so I'm just going to kind of have a look. Maybe... Okay, I'm going to go inside before it starts raining.
Take your time, listen to the song we wrote, and it could change your mind. When you hear it on the radio, I'm getting blackout drunk tonight.
So this is where I'm going to kind of wrap up the video for today. I've got the main bed frame and bed kitted out, so technically my van is kind of good to go to take on little trips. So the next little bits are going to be to just add some extra storage and I guess organize all my stuff in the way that I want it to be in. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not really planning on doing any like huge extended van trips where I need a full setup, so this is going to be perfect for me and I'm super excited to be able to go camping in it and take it on the road a little bit soon. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I guess a little glimpse of the behind the scenes to I guess do a van conversion, and to anyone who's kind of been thinking about it or thinking of putting like a little sleeping setup in their car, 100% go for it. But hopefully this maybe shows that it really doesn't have to be anything extravagant to work how you want it to. Like this is probably one of the most basic, simple setups that you've seen for a van build, and honestly that's all you need. I'm excited to keep adding bits and bobs to this van and making it my own and kind of figuring out what I need to make it work the best that I can for what I want it to do, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Hopefully there'll be a few more videos featuring Astro, my van, in the near future, so stick around for that if you'd like to, and please do like and subscribe if you enjoy it. I will see you in another video next Thursday. Bye.